Okay, we are live. Hello, good evening from here. You're welcome to Opinion Sharers. My name is Paul. Today we are having a different. Okay, sorry about the loss in transmission. Uh, Tonight I am in Dubai, and so because we are in Dubai, we are going to be doing the show a little bit different from what it used to be. So you can see my guests today. They are not in another studio. We are together in Ebony Studio here in Dubai. And since we're going to be talking about something special, something peculiar to Nigerians, that's why we're going to be talking about the issues that concerns Nigeria. There's so many things that have been happening in the recent past, that's impacted a lot of Nigerians. And so, because of that, I have bring in these people who are based here in Dubai and some who have some other experiences as Nigerians in the UK. And we are going to be looking at all of these things tonight. So uh, before ask my guests to introduce themselves, I'm going to ask that you please share like I usually do on this show. I would ask that if you're watching, that you should please help us share. It don't cost you anything. Just on this Facebook where you are seeing us from, just click on share. And if you're watching from Twitter, please just retweet or quote. And if you're on YouTube, you can copy the link and send to somebody just to invite somebody. If you are a Nigerian and you are passionate about Nigeria, you're passionate about Nigerians, please, I ask that you share the link. Thank you. And so, one of the regular faces that we have in the house today is Citizen Tosin. So I'm going to start with him, from the far right. So Tosin, please introduce yourself briefly and, you know.
Hi, friends. Welcome to the show again this week. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin.
Okay, thank you. Ross.
Yeah, my name is Adebule Will.
Okay, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I've been in different countries so far: Europe, African countries, and Asia countries. And I think I'm happy I'm opportunity to be here today, just to contribute my little interest and opinion towards this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And then I have a friend, a friend from a while. I'm in his studio now, and that's why we're going to be talking to him to the show.
Hi viewers, hi guys. I'm Shonibari Abiodun Olube. I'm the CEO of Ebony Project Management, Ebony Live Studio, Ebony Jams and Doors here in Dubai. I've been here for a while, and by God's grace, we've tried every possible best to live in the right path, and God has been faithful. So, like my friend says, we're here, opinion share has been there, and we've been appreciative for Bro Paul Abiodun furthermore.
Thank you, sure.
So, for bringing this on, we've been following him, seeing his handwork. And for him back here with us in Dubai, he was here in Dubai before he left for India. And he's back here in Dubai with us. And we're in Heavenly Life Studio right now, tonight. We'll be sharing our opinions, different perspective, and we'll sharing ideas. We're advising ourselves, and we'll see what we gain from each other, and what we hope to gain for our viewers back home and all over the continent. So thank you. Stay tuned and stay with us.
All right. Thank you very much. Sure. Now, if you've been conversant with what's happening with Nigerians in the last few days or few weeks, especially Nigerians in UAE, all right, there have been talk about that some of us misbehaved, you know, and fortunately, Show has a company that is travel and tour that does visa for Nigerians and some other nationalities. The same thing with us, all right, and about 3 or 4 days ago, a family friend of ours who is from Cameroon, sent me a link. All right, sent me a link indicating that Nigerians are doing cultists in the UAE, or cultism rather in the UAE, and also sent the same link to my wife. All right, because it's a family friend, and they're saying that's what is required. I mean, that was responsible for Nigerian visa being banned. And when I saw it, it was this Gazette online media that published that. I'm specifically mentioning the name of the publishing company so that people can verify it. Look, there are a lot of Nigerians who can write, and with the advent of social media, people just go there and sit down and write something. And unfortunately for us, again, we have a lot of people that are gullible. They will not confirm what has happened because that person, what they have in the headline of that news is that a year, is it a year or a year and a year that they are fighting, and that's why Nigerian visa has been cancelled in the UAE. And I said, what? How does the Nigerian, I mean the UAE government, do they even know what a year is or what a year is? You understand? Well, maybe these things might be practiced here because maybe some of these people who belong to these fraternities back in Nigeria may have transported it here, but that is not the fact. But then, since I have people who are based here in Dubai and Sharjah, where majority of these so-called bad guys are, they are in the studio with me tonight. So I'm going to be talking to them, to share their opinion with me, with us on Opinion Sharers. And I'm also going to be talking about the image of Nigeria. What can we do as citizens of this country, this could be great country, And then I would also take the opinion of someone who has lived in Europe and in many other countries to share with us the perception about Nigeria and, the things that Nigerians are doing. So please stay with me. And I will start with Tosin. All right? Tosin, I want you to give us, a little bit, just maybe in 1 minute or two at most. Give us an idea of what you think is responsible or what actually happened, this last one that happened, and we saw some guys carrying cutlass.
Okay, what happened? What happened to different people seems different. Talking about the Gazette that you mentioned earlier, and Gazette having it in the report that a year is fighting a year and all that. It is very poor of some media houses in Nigeria the way they publish news about Nigeria and diaspora, and especially in Dubai. And it is also disheartening when you see media houses that should be credible and they now reduce themselves to common bloggers. Bloggers are in the act of carrying gossip news just to trend, and newspaper and media houses like Gazette should have a little bit of credibility in which they don't have. In the build up to APC primaries, and the vice president Oshibajo was traveling and saw accident scene and stopped there to assist the victims. This same Gazette published that the vice president is involved in a glacier accident, and the country was in about to go upside down. That the vice president is involved in accident, and probably some people have attacked him and all that. It was later that the vice president Oshibaju now come. He only stopped by to help people that were involved in the accident. So media houses in Nigeria can do better. They can do better, and they should try to. Talking about what happened during the fight, the video making rounds on social media where some guys were seen carrying cutlass and all that. What we read from media houses in UAE is that they are gang. Cultists was not mentioned. Maybe they don't know them as that. Maybe we are the one that knows them as that. They said gang of people that fought in a mall. That's what they said. It's a gang of people that fought in a mall. So the area it happens, where it happens, or their nationality was not published. But it was said that according to the video that was making round, their gang, they fought in the video. We're seeing carrying cutlass and all that.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to ask Show not to give us too much of details about what has happened. But since you have a company that does visa, I want you to tell us what's happening, what is the state of Nigerian visa right now in the UAE?
Yeah, thank you, Paul. Tosin, you said at least leave you. Like you said 2 minutes. Okay, state of visa in UAE. Let me start from Nigerians publicizing unnecessary rumor that is not confirmed by the government. Like this guy said, I said, I don't even know. I don't follow these bloggers. I don't.
Gazette is seriously competing with Sahara Reporter, and I'm sorry, this is my opinion, and so it's an opinion sharer, so which means my opinion can be heard. But personally, I think they are trying to compete to be the lead online media.
That's why you have to come around and spread unnecessary fake rumors. We call it rumors. I cannot call it news because they are not news until it is news. So, like you ask, what do you have to say to the visa issue? Most time, there are these people that come online in Dubai. We have lived here for long. It's almost a decade that we are living here. They will come online and come and propaganda things that they have not seen to be true. One thing I have embraced about the Dubai government is they place you where you tell them to place you. Just you buttress what I'm saying. If you write it today, next tomorrow they will implement it. Presently, I have a portal with the immigration directly. I apply my visa directly. I don't take my visa to anybody. I do it from my office, from my room, from my home, from my mobile phone, anywhere. And it's approved when it wants to be approved. Between Wednesday and today, I've applied 8 visas. Only 2 have been denied. So which Nigerian visas are not going? I will not accept that. I might apply tomorrow and all may be rejected tomorrow. As of now, I've got proofs. Somebody call me and tell me their investors visa that they have applied with me, they want to get their fund back because they've heard that it will not go. I said, says who? The friend just left here now. What's his name? Evans. I just did his on Thursday. So what I'm trying to say in essence is, if you had applied 8 visas and 2 were rejected, and the statement stated there was security reasons, how would you have come to me and tell me Nigerian visas are not going? Which Dubai government have told you that? We have agents, we call them street agents, have been building these things in people just to get their money and tell them your visa has been rejected because their courts are fighting. So, and a rejected visa is no refund.
Okay.
It's flying everywhere. I don't know who will tell people this.
Money.
They are just taking people's money. This is just an open window.
Really?
So this is what is happening. This is the reality. Nobody knows all these things. How many people are we going to tell? Are we going to start going to their room and tell them, don't worry, we will do it? Am I lobbying? No. So I think somebody said some time ago that Nigerian and Nigerians are not old enough to manage social media. I think it is true. It is just true. It's just true. That's my
Okay.
opinion.
Okay, thank you. You see, I'll go back to Gazette Nigeria again. You see, I think media houses should know that whatever you put on the internet in today's world does not just go to Nigerians. Majority of Africans depend on not everything, entertainment, music. In fact, they virtually watch our videos.
The world.
I have to, when I met some especially people from East Africa, like Uganda, Kenya, they are the major countries. I'm sorry for other countries there, but Uganda and Kenya are the major African countries in East Africa. They consume purely 100% Nigerian content.
Everything.
So I need to begin to educate them that when they say juju, that they see in our movie, so they think every Nigerian is a juju person. But see, this is just movie. Do you understand? So Nigerian media need to know that you are not just, when you put out something, it is not just Nigerians that consume it. Everybody, Africans especially, because the person that sent me this news today again said that's a Cameroonian family friend. Today, as we were coming in the car, sent me another news. I was showing to my wife, saying this one, it was published by TVC.
And they will always remind you. This other nationalities will always send it to you as a Nigerian friend.
Yeah.
Look at your country.
Yeah.
Look at your country.
Even they are worst.
No, we don't, not about them now. Their worst is their business.
Yeah.
But they always remind you because they are your friend. Look at your people.
Yeah. Of course, they always sharing with me. One Ghanaian boy will say, Mr. Paul, our music is better than Nigeria. He just want to pull my legs. You understand? But then, I think we need to wake up, especially this our generation. We sometimes claim to be mature, or no, not mature. We claim to know too much, know a lot, be more than the generation before us. But that generation, they say we are not wise. That we are frivolous. Our mouth does not have full stop. You say and say and say and say and say, even what you're not supposed to say. Somebody, an intelligent person, will type an article, on Twitter, and then he will, not on Twitter, on WhatsApp, and then he will circulate it, and people begin to share. People begin to share it and share it and share it without confirming. Anyway, now I want to ask our bros here who has lived in Europe. Personally, I've lived in Asia for about 8 years. I've lived in a lot of it in India and then in Dubai, in UAE. And I've seen that I feel like there are a lot of hate directed towards Nigerians. All right? And I've had a lot of experience, really, with whether government agencies. Really, I've not had that kind of hate from UAE, any UAE government agent, to be honest. There was a time
especially the Emiratis.
Yes, I have been treated like a king here by the locals. Immigration. They said, I told them my wife was coming. One of them came down from their office, immigration officer, followed me till we got to my wife. He followed me with his kandura. I feel like they respect Nigerians. But, Indians, I do say this to my Indian friends. You go in your village, whatever it is, when you Google Nigeria or Africa, you see one small baby with a bowl of begging for food. That's what you think.
And that is not
one of my classmates even asked me, say, Paul, I'm sorry, let me ask you this question. We're coming from fieldwork that day. He said, this street, on the major street, there's a metro. We just came back from the metro. Say, are there places like this in your country? She was asking me, and really, I did not have anything against her. I told her that, see, there are places that are more beautiful than this in my country. There are places that are like this. You have villages, there are places that are rural like this in Nigeria. So it's diverse, it is multicultural, but they don't know. We have to educate them. So, bros.
Yeah.
What have you seen in terms of how people treat Nigerians generally? Maybe the way the whites or the Europeans treat Nigeria. Maybe do you think it's better than what you have seen? At least you've lived here, or at least what you have heard from us,
Yeah.
or some of us who live in Asia.
Yeah, thank you very much for the question you just asked. So far, so good. I believe Nigerians has always been treated nice, but the ones that have been treated to the level of zero, it depends on the way you present yourself. You come out to say, this is me, and this is what I've been taught from where I'm coming from. This is my orientation as a Nigerian, and you put it on the table that, oh, look, this is me as a Nigerian, and this is what I deserve. Trust me, it will treat you. As far as I know and I'm concerned, so far so good. All the countries I've been to loads of countries. Right from the airport, I present myself as a Nigerian, and I tell them this is what I deserve. They treat me like a king. So, in the UK in particular, it comes to the extent that they had to bring it up like a tribe. Even in South Africa, I have a company in South Africa running. They differentiate it like, are you a Yoruba or Igbo or Hausas? That is the problem.
Even in the UK?
In UK, even in South Africa.
Really?
Yeah, I've been asked a couple of times that when I try to mingle with people, what tribe are you? Sorry, sir. You don't, are you a Nigerian? I say, yeah. Excuse me, what tribe are you? I say, I'm a Yoruba. Oh, that's why. Do you
Really?
understand? Yeah.
The felt that's why.
Yeah.
So they understand that the tribe.
Yeah.
They
You know the UAE,
they do.
you know what happened in UAE now? Now you know I supply people, I supply laborers, and I employ people, I recruit people for government. Now they ask me, Yibo or Yoruba or Hausa.
Really?
They will just tell you Yibo. No, we don't want this, we don't want this.
I'm being honest with you. So that is the problem. If I'm going to be honest with the whole thing, I think the Igbos have to change their orientation and their mentality and the image they are portraying outside there. Whenever they leave the country, they come to be something else. At some point, I try to segregate myself because they are giving me a lot of bullshit. Sorry for the language. Because, okay, now, I'll tell you, another country, that's a Cape Verde. Cape Verde made me understand that. I have a friend in Cape Verde, say Yoruba. The man is from Portugal. Say, you're Yoruba. Say, I like Yoruba people, that the culture, that the belief that we are traditional. So that's another thing, that there are also people that they are called, they are this, that the Yorubas, Nigerians are being treated fine. Like I will tell you, even what happened recently, I think I went out, I was on the stroll when the first news got into my phone. In the moment the person I was with said, oh, this thing was started again. It's not a cult or a cultism fight. Like I heard that night, that it was like a group of boys.
Okay, so let me buttress that. Like you don't live here. Tosin, see, people need to start getting things right before they start saying. Are you with me, Paul? This fight, it's not cultism.
No.
They didn't even get the clearer picture. But the fact that they've known that people come here to showcase themselves as, I don't know, what is I? What is I? Tell me, what is Baga? What is Alora? Who knows you? Which education level have you acquired? Which school are they? We shouldn't use this word. Which school are they bam you? You should understand that English. These guys are uneducated fellows that came from bushes. I come here to come and portray themselves as something because they don't have jobs. Because they've not brought something with their brain. They have nothing upstairs. They came to Dubai. Look at why Dubai government brought out what we call job seeker visas.
Okay.
Job seeker visa will be availed from October. And this visa will be issued to only degree holders.
Yes.
And people that have potential. People that are artisans. Even if you are O level, but artisan that is certified by your government and UAE government back from your own country. Those are people that can input and impact to the governance. Because the fight itself, I know Dubai government. This is our Dubai, this is my Dubai. We love Dubai. UAE have took us in, they harbored us. place us on the dinner pastor, the food table. It has not been easy though, but they provide for our needs. They give us safety. They give us something to give back to our family back home. You don't expect them to come online and start talking about some things. There's something called PITs here. Opinion share. I believe this is majorly for Nigeria. This fight is not in anymore. I'm telling you today, guys. I don't know what everybody has said to you. I'm saying this live. This is reality. This is something I know. I've seen. Even I know the location. It's an accommodation. It's a pit.
Pete, what is Pete?
That
is this something that can be said online?
Oh, you can say this.
Yeah,
It's fine.
man.
Okay, so just in few seconds, please.
Let me explain this to you.
Okay.
Our boys come to this country. The country itself produces some sort of alcohol, but for they approved it for some certain grade of people from level 4 upward. They approved this because this is an Asian country. This is an Arabic country. They don't just bring these things
To the
street.
public, to the street,
You can consume these things, but only in your privacy because you're an expatriate and you have come here to work.
So you're supposed to buy.
You're supposed to buy this thing and go to your home, lock your door from behind, and take your thing. Nobody's
In
going
some
to
place you need permits.
No, that is why it is approved for level 4 upward. Because level 4 upward are people that earn good salary. They know they will not go to the street to
To
constitute
misbehave,
nuisance. So, but our boys from our country come down here to buy these things from the store illegally and go to accommodations where we have level 3, level 2 persons, the blue collar jobs people here, and sell to them.
Okay.
While they are selling, some set of this country people will know, please, Nigerians that we know are selling there, and other sets are coming there to take over the place, like when Oluomo and MC Musinu are fighting for garage.
Oh, really? So Nigeria fighting Nigerian versus Nigeria.
Bro,
Yeah,
this is typically Nigeria, nothing more.
They want to take over.
They are just coming there to take over
the
the
business.
base.
Oh,
So they will come with
they
their
want to
drinks.
take the garage.
Because it's a booming spot for selling.
You know what I mean by accommodation?
I know they are.
You've lived here.
Yes, now.
You've lived in accommodation. You have this experience in your life.
Okay.
So they are coming to take over this accommodation. So they will bring their drinks and bring cutlass, and they will not just start fighting. They will just start selling. So you will come to me and tell me, this is my spot. The spot you brought from Nigeria, from Ekiti, from Ilefe. No, from the east. And who are these tribes?
No, let's not. Let's not.
And that's the same thing that was going on in South Africa that we would call xenophobia. There was nothing like xenophobia in South Africa.
Oh.
These same people are the same people that will start fighting based on in the process of fighting for territory. That this land, this territory belongs to me. That's what they call xenophobia. They complain the government to the extent that common citizen, that is the last citizen, the least expected citizen of South Africa, go angry that you people come to our country and messed up our country. The same problem. And that's why they differentiate between tribes in Nigeria.
Okay. Now,
Man, I know that one asked me, my tribe.
really?
A Cameroonian. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Really?
It's how nobody come to visit me. I don't go out. I don't. You say what to say is I don't go out. People don't come to visit me. I don't play loud music. So they say, where are you from? In which part of Nigeria? A Cameroonian.
Okay. We know that Cameroonians are, semi-Nigerian. All right. But see, what's important is that I want people to know. Okay. Let me leave that. I jotted something while we were speaking earlier. And this is something that somebody sent to my wife on WhatsApp. I think about 3 or 4 days ago, saying that they are now arresting Nigerians. There is curfew against Nigerians in UAE. That when you go out as a Nigerian, when they catch you outside from 10 p.m., that they will arrest you. I say, where did they say that? Where is the news? I mean, the UAE government, if they are going to publish something, right? It's going to be official. Is there any official news that show that Nigerians are being arrested or that Nigerians should not go out, you know. Anyway, so I'm going to ask you those, you know, because me and my wife yesterday we were still driving up till around 12 a.m.
Yeah,
You know,
I think I heard something like that.
and you guys were in Abu Dhabi, right? You guys were in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, we're in Abu Dhabi. We just came back today.
So, have you heard about that, and how true is it, Tosin? Let me ask you first.
Yeah, you told me that yesterday. And before then too, someone told me that they are arresting all Nigerians.
Sorry.
That they are arresting all Nigerians. That even when you have that somebody told that person that they are arresting all Nigerians, and that even those that doesn't matter if you have
Whether you have
visa or no, if you have Emirate ID or no, that they are arresting, but that even if you have Emirate ID, they will break your ID. And one thing about UAE is this: UAE is it's easier to come in. Unlike some country that when you want to go there, you have to write IELTS, you need a level of certificate.
You'll be interviewed.
They
will
so
verify
they know the
you.
level of your IQ before allowing you to come to their country. So we have a lot of people coming to UAE directly from their village. They don't even know how to sieve information. They don't even know how to process information before saying it out, before sharing it on their mobiles. How will they declare a country against a nationality? And where is it published?
Who does that?
Where is it published? Now,
Every information that you want to confirm about the UAE government, you can get it on their verified social media platform.
they have a lot of it.
And so I said, if the government has not published it on their official platform, who are you to be sending such messages across?
This is just this is just from mouth to mouth.
From mouth to mouth.
And some people believe those information than the one they can see on government approved media.
We were talking to
houses.
somebody earlier today from Nigeria, a family friend, and that person was
Sorry, Rapo. This is a non-alcoholic champagne. Thank you, guys.
Okay, guys. So you know that I said that this is unusual. Okay, it's an unusual show today, and I'm sorry if I'm not able to respond to your comments and questions, but definitely we will get back to it. I will be back to Abu Dhabi next week, so I won't be able to promise that I will be here. But in case you have questions or suggestions or disagreement with what we have said today, please feel free to drop it on the comment section, and then we will either get back to you or we talk about it next week. So, and like Sho said, because we are, a friend's home, and
it's a custom here in every live studio.
Okay, so this is the custom of this particular studio that they pop.
Champagne.
But it is non-alcoholic though. It is non-alcoholic. So it's beverage. I don't drink alcohol, for people who know. So anyway, before we go, I have one more question to ask my friend Sho. What do you say to our people that are sharing all kinds of and publicizing all kinds of news, and the people that are consuming it? That is you. If I share something to Tosin now, he will not verify whether it is true or not. He will just begin to publicize it. Some people will even put it on their status.
Just like that.
So when you put, like me now, I have Indian friends, I have American friends, I have people from different nationalities, I have people from various African countries on my contact list. So when I put something on my status, so all of these people will see it. You understand? And my phone now, if I see something from my status, I can screen record it. If I'm respecting you, I can say, please send this thing to me. No need. I'm just going to screenshot it, and if it's video, I can screen record it. And then such people are spreading it, and we're sharing. Unfortunately, most of this information are negative information about us,
and we are sharing.
Yeah. So, Sho, what do you think is responsible for this, and what would you say to people that are sharing and those who are also resharing.
Okay. Let's start from our background. Going to the university doesn't mean you are educated.
100%.
True.
Education starts from your home, from your family background. And we have a friend out here that used to say, traveling is an advantage.
Yeah.
What is that English that like I used to say?
Forgot.
The major thing is, if you have traveled abroad, for people that share and retweet abroad, you have acquired some knowledge that you cannot acquire in the university if you had one.
Yeah.
You have acquired some ideas which you can never acquire from your parents. That is our primary school. That's our home, our parents, our background, our culture, our tradition. Please, let's use our heads. That we call people that does that finger freak.
Mm.
Yes.
People that want to feel relevant. Your relevancy matters. You don't need to tell me. You don't need to come and beg for respect from me. You just need to command and earn respect.
Mm-hmm.
This thing goes with your relevancy. You don't need to force yourself to be relevant. When you come with things that come with good idea, what's that English? Borrow me that word. Things that are productive to people, things that can make people go to places in life, then you will be relevant. Please stop sharing things. Dubai government will not do things. This is like a diplomatic issue. If you guys are in politics, you will understand this. Dubai government will not just do anything without consulting with our government. They have a solid bond and solid agreement. They've signed agreement of memorandum on a lot of things. We have access to go into their server to look at things. That's as a Nigerian. And they also have access to go into our things, our server back home to look at things. Look, for example, formally, if you have a driver's license here, if they want to check your consistency, they will ask you to send through DHL to Nigeria. Now, no, they just put it into their system and your data and it comes out. Thank God we have something they call database. At least if Buhari have not done anything, he has done that one. And that one is very important. For people that don't like Buhari, I don't like him as well because he's dumb. He doesn't speak. But he has done one thing that people refuse to see. He has brought us back to database. We have database in Nigeria through him, his platform.
That was when Donald Trump accuses us.
Let's just go and hold that. Anybody that is criticizing him. He's dumb, he's deaf, he doesn't talk, but he's doing some things. And that is one of the most important things that we have been lacking in Nigeria. He did it through the APC platform. I'm not.
No.
I'm not. Sorry, it's my opinion. Opinion share.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm a politician. You're not with me.
I know.
So what I'm saying here is, please stop doing this to us. Dubai government, the moment you start publicizing it, it will go to the United Kingdom, it will go to the United States, it will go to Poland, Russia. And if they did not act on it, it means their government is not efficient enough.
Yeah.
And they're lacking.
And
their security is not even strong enough. So you are helping Dubai government to do these things by publicizing this rumor. Wait, we have Khaleej Times, we have Gulf News, we have Arab Air Arabian. We have a lot of radio stations and newspapers that will publicize this, and we will go with it. But you guys keep posting this, and the crazy thing is we know you guys individually. You are boys that came 3 years, 4 years ago. You go and create this platform and call yourself African in UAE, Nigerians in UAE. We know you personally. People that don't know you don't know you. You just come here 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and start doing these things to us. Stop using the advantage that You can just use Dubai Wi-Fi to do anything because you have paid some amount of 40 or 30 dirhams, and you can just sit in your room and start obsessing. What? Foul language, please. Please ask questions, follow it to the end. Wait for the government to publicize it before you start publicizing it. This is an advice from a brother, a Nigerian brother.
So now I am as we are rounding up, Ross, I want you to help me emphasize something. That if you respect yourself, they will respect you. I want you said it in your line earlier. I want you to please re-emphasize that. So that Nigerians, especially Nigerians who go abroad, will know that.
Yeah, like I said earlier, the image of you that you portray before people is exactly what they take you to be. If you tell people that you are an animal, they treat you like one. But as far as I know myself, I've anywhere, even if I'm not gonna like you, if I'm not gonna love you, but I still treat you like human being. I present myself like human being. There's another thing. You see, British, when you see everybody in UK, the moment they wake up, the moment they see you, they say good morning. Despite the good morning is not original. They smile, morning. You know, morning. Everybody, even from the lip, like they say, salam alaikum. You know, but they put smile on faces. Morning. You see smiling faces. You wake up in the morning, you see a smiling face. When you're going to bed, the last face you see is a smiling face, which makes you feel that they are good people. You understand? But you see, our people, wherever you are, you need to stop the idea of giving us a bad image. Stop painting us the image we don't belong to. Please, Nigerians, anywhere you are, and the medias that carry fake rumors, you need to send. It's good. Maybe you employ people in every country, like BBC does, other advanced nations does,
and get the real story.
Yeah, employ Nigerians over there in each state, in each county. Employ Nigerians so that whenever you hear news, tell them quickly go there, get us a fact, because a time will come. Personally, I myself, if I happen to be in a kind of a place, I'm looking for who to sue. Let me just be honest. I've been dreaming to sue a very big organization since about 30 years now. I'll sue somebody one day. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Now, you know, if we don't in today's world, it's about selling yourself. You are your product. You are the product that you're selling. I was talking to my wife yesterday, and I was talking to her that in my last field work before I finished my masters, that I was engaging with some Indians, and I was telling them about the importance of greeting, because in everything, you know, now in our office that time, you will give somebody good morning and you just walk past you.
Just keep moving.
It's something they are doing.
Okay, walking past you is one thing. You are coming to an office. Somebody is sitting across the table to you, and you go there and you give him the sir. Yeah. Good morning, sir. He doesn't give a shit.
He will just be on his computer.
Then after 15, 20 minutes, he will raise his head up and tell me. Tell you what? Tell you what?
I was telling them that, see, when you say good morning to somebody, there is, some kind of smile.
Yeah,
there's a message that you are communicating to that person, and that person receives it, and there's an exchange.
It's peace. There's peace in it.
Even if you are fought with your wife or quarrel with your wife, by the time you come to office and someone say, showing you a smiley face, like the Filipino face.
Yeah, like the fake.
Good morning, sir.
It's easy.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for your time. I'm seeing that some guys are commenting. Adebi Olaya, thank you very much. He said, good evening, bros. A.G. Murphy, he said, well done, guys. Thank you for reaching out to us. He also said, nothing like that. I'm not sure about what you're talking about.
He's talking about if they arrested people
everywhere.
It's like I'm coming from there.
Thank you. Me and my wife came to, because my wife was telling somebody that we are coming to Dubai, and then that person was telling my wife that, we should be careful, they are arresting Nigeria when you say before. Say, I'm waiting now.
We're out of the
Yeah,
3
we
p.m.
dropped
On the 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
closing around whether to 12 yesterday. I went back and merry-go-round before we finally got to our hotel. I said this thing a lie. Show me the proof. I mean, UAE government have verified handles all across the platforms. Show me where they have posted it. Did they call somebody or send WhatsApp to somebody? And then our people begin to share it among themselves.
The problem is sharing.
Something you cannot verify.
They will
It
just
is
share
we.
it,
It is
and
we.
it will trend.
Yeah.
And because it's
Trend.
these bloggers, because they are not news platform. I call them bloggers.
Yeah.
It's only bloggers and propaganda. We call them paparazzis. It's only bloggers and paparazzis that propaganda right thing and wrong thing. When people are having their private life, they will go there and propaganda it.
Yeah.
So it's just like that with these people.
Yeah. But it is wrong. They are using it to affect us.
Nigerian politics is here for them to go and face. Why are they coming here to do this to us?
When we had problems,
Why are they killing us
here? We approach a lot of these bloggers. We approach a lot of this.
Okay, back to
That's
you.
good. Carry on.
When we had problem of work permit here, we approach a lot of these bloggers to help us and give this issue publicity, so that the House of Assemblies and senators in Nigeria will know about this issue. They were asking for money.
Now, when it is bad
the
news,
ones
they
that
did it in
did
public.
not ask for
free.
money, they just turn deaf ear to us.
You see? But now, when it is bad news,
When it is bad news,
They
they are
share
the
it
first to share it. Even they are not here, they don't have reporters here, but they are the first person to share those bad news.
Okay, actually, Tosin, this is a story for another day when we will be together with not yet with our opinion share once again.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll be on what's the platform again?
My cup of tea.
Okay. He owns is the founder of that platform called My Cup of Tea.
Some of my friends are watching that.
They are watching. They are watching.
If we are probably on My Cup of Tea or we are on opinion share,
Sorry, the charger is not.
please let's confirm the charger, please.
Yeah, it's okay now.
No.
Shaking.
Okay.
So when we are in one of these, wait, madam, wait. Okay, now change the line, please. It's okay. What do we call this
Different
section?
socket.
Change the line.
change the
This section is
It's an informal session. Very-
free your mind
Yes. So
and do your thing.
yeah. So
It's not like it's not more or less like my cup of tea. Don't worry, our computer is not working properly. We are trying to charge it. It's our cup of tea.
Yeah.
On the opinion share. And the line at every live studio.
Yeah.
Please, no, turn it around. Let's confirm. Let's make sure this thing is working first.
Sorry, guys. I'm very, very sorry for this hitch.
When somebody's using a different studio for the first time.
Yeah. That's the issue. It's a totally different
Because every
studio.
studio is arranged according to
Yeah.
the system.
Good. Now we got it right. Thank you.
So,
All right.
So, like we are saying, when
Okay.
sorry.
okay, sorry, let's make this thing right before we proceed. It's okay. Thank you guys for Will. Just check it and I think it should be okay.
The mouth is different.
Is it?
Yeah. No, it's not. Just pull it up a little bit. That's it. Leave it.
And
Leave it, bro.
Maybe.
Just leave it. That's okay.
Okay. Just leave it. We're gonna close.
We're
soon,
gonna round
so
up now. So, like I
let's
said,
round up.
it's a story for another day in another studio. Either my cup of tea or opinion
Yeah,
share.
I think maybe if I'm in UAE now, maybe we can come.
We can shift this.
I mean, since I'm in UAE now, we can
shift the sections.
do some of the sessions like this, like a round table like this. I think I kind of enjoy it. It's
So
not like
it's okay. We can invite a lot of people.
yeah, we can.
We have Nigerians here that we can invite. Opinion share will be live. Every live studio will be live. My cup of tea will be live. And we just shift it to
we can do that.
different studios.
Yeah, we can.
We
do
shift
that.
it sometimes to my cup of tea studio.
Yeah.
Sometimes we shift it to Abu Dhabi
Okay.
at Opinion Share. Sometimes we shift it to every live studio. We should have these sections. Discuss about things that matters.
Yeah, I think it's very important for education. Our people need education, really.
a lot.
Our people need education, seriously. Now, I wanted to say something before I close. And this is something that I typed, and I said it. I mentioned it briefly earlier, and that is the fact that Nigeria and Nigerians, we supply music, we supply movies, we supply information to the world. See, go and see Nigerian who are on TikTok. Is it TikTok, Abby?
Yeah, TikTok.
My wife is still trying to introduce me to that TikTok. It is not working
platform.
very well.
No, please. The platform is very, very nice platform.
But you see that many of these, when I go to India, they were telling me about Emanuela. They're telling me about even Indians, even Filipinos. You understand? So these are things that we are selling. But I don't understand how we are undershooting and shortchanging ourselves. You know, we are people that is respected, but we are disrespecting ourselves.
Yeah.
We misbehave and do all manners of things and make people look at us as though we are, you know, it's embarrassing, and I think it has to change. And the change, Ghana will not come and help us change. Cameroon will not help us. Yeah, Uganda will not help us change. All right? And there's something that people also, I think Nigerians don't know, especially people in government. They don't know that the world is competition. The UAE is in competition with Nigeria, whether you like it or not. Ghana is in competition with Nigeria, whether we accept it or not.
So everybody wants to paint everybody black.
Yeah.
Just to go to the head of the
That's how it's selling. Like US is painting Russia black. And Russia is also going to other countries and say that country, they are lying and telling you that they are democracy, but they are not democracy. That's the way it works. So if we are the one that's spending ourselves
to go down the drain,
other people will just help us to share it. That's all.
It's
simple.
We should use ourselves to develop our own currency.
Oh.
Because I heard sometimes some years back that Nigerians are actually the people that the Europeans is using. That they beg us that we should devalue our currency to a certain level. Okay, between our couple
That's IMF now.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you can imagine. I think was it Ebony? Mr. Shaw was saying it 2 days ago that there was a day that how do I put this? When the car we were traveling to Abu Dhabi, when you were talking about our currency or something like that, like few weeks ago it was like this, but all of a sudden the valuing was rapid. You know, within hours, within few hours. You understand?
From 70, from 173 to 180. Then in another 4 hours to 183. Before 24 hours. Now it's 197.
Yeah, but I don't believe that. That's
it's
not
196.
That's not how current works.
That's black man.
Black market might work like. See, the thing is one problem that we have. We have the two-digit problem in Nigeria. We have the black market. We have the major normal market. Do you understand? And since we have that, so that means that the government is out of control of the government.
Listen, I think when you say opinion, my opinion,
It's opinion shares. Yes.
That's another thing we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Because if Nigerian governments are favoring a particular set of bad people, you understand? They actually crumble the external economy.
Yeah.
They give the economy of the country.
Even the central bank today.
That's what I'm saying.
In the news today, the Central Bank of Nigeria is blaming what is it called? NNPC. The NNPC is the one that is responsible to the crumbling of Nigeria naira because they've not been remitting the dollar that they are making. They are not remitting. They are remitting it at naira. Do you understand? NNPC is selling the crude oil
In dollars.
in dollars. You know what they are remitting? They are remitting to the government in naira. That is. I mean, it is the CBN that is saying that today in today's newspaper.
And why should that be?
It's because we are. Anyway, I think we just need to take our life back.
Maybe those are the things that other nationalities are saying. That if you, the people that are supposed to be your father and mother are treating you like goats.
Okay, Mr. Wule, it's like our producer and director and the anchor of the show have told us that we've got time. Our time. We can switch to Nigerian politics. Like what you are saying now. Sorry, viewers.
Don't come and do your APC.
No, please. Don't get us wrong by us.
Okay.
Don't get it wrong. We are coming out straight. We are talking straight.
Okay.
We are talking as normal citizen. Yeah, we move for now. So we're talking about just saying reality. We're talking about reality here. Okay. Get it right, huh? The thing is, the simple truth is, yeah, it's okay. Give me that phone. When somebody from our country, our own country, Nigeria, that understands everything that goes out in the, let's call it in the advanced world, advanced countries, knows how sweet it is in the advanced world. They can come to Dubai and build towers, build houses, build malls
In another country.
in another man's country. See, I'm not quoting anybody here. This is reality. And they are coming out back in our own country. Okay, we are free to talk, is my opinion.
Yeah.
And I can share it.
Share.
An opinion share.
Sure.
If you have people like Jagaban, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that we don't even know where his resources are, he has been able to keep them very well.
Okay.
And we have people like Atiku, that has been building a lot of things in Dubai. A lot in the 7 Emirates. And these people are coming out to come and tell us, or we have people like Peter Obi, that said he has only 2 properties in the whole world. And later they realized he has more than 20 something. They brought it out with proofs, with his name and everything. All these set of people are coming out to be our contestants in our country. They are coming on the basis of deceitfulness. They are deceiving us from the beginning of everything.
Yeah, because we like to be I mean, I think
Who is the right person?
I think there's nothing
Oh,
like
my comrade here. See, my comrade here said something in the beginning. He said, Tinubu and Atiku, did you know the atrocity that Peter Obi has committed? I am not supporting Atiku or Tinubu. I'm done with them. Forget Atiku. Atiku is not a malediction. Die from the onset.
No, you will not say they are not in your diary. What makes them not to be your diary? If you are not supporting Obi because Obi has committed atrocity and you want to name the atrocity of Obi,
I'm not.
then you should name the atrocity of
don't get it wrong.
Don't get it wrong.
Don't get it wrong. I started from Atiku. I want to Obi. I'm coming to Jagaban. I'm pulling Verman. To fight. You know that. You know what I think, guys? See, are the beautiful ones yet born?
they don't burn them.
They don't burn them.
Where
We
is
just have to pick one.
Where then they
You can deliver.
Don't
We
say
just
I
have
am
to
the
pick
beautiful
one.
one.
I'm the beautiful one.
I am among the beautiful ones. The handsome one. My wife is among the beautiful ones. I don't do that one come up for market.
Okay, that's it.
So anyway, see, really, we know that we are messed up. We
My God.
messed up.
My God.
Okay. But the thing is that among these 3 people, we have to take one. Right? Whether we like it or not, we have to take one. So will it be some obviously Citizen Tosin is supporting
Obi.
Okay, it's an
Confirm.
obedient.
Confirm.
Okay, confirm. Now there's nothing wrong with that. And I suspect that my friend here is slightly, whether straight or not straight, is tilting towards Jagaban. Okay?
I'll come to that.
He might deny it.
No, I will not deny it.
Okay.
Citizen, are you with me?
Yes.
You know why I will never deny anything now?
Okay.
Are you supporting Jagaban?
Who are you supporting?
Please don't put word in my mouth.
Are you
American police or Nigerian police. Okay, let's go straight to it.
I didn't understand that.
You will not understand. Just wait. Let's go straight to it. Straight reality. This my brother sat down with me here 8 years ago. Citizen, are you listening? Telling me what's that your brother name? Sarah So citizen, please, I want you to consider and listen to this.
Okay.
So when I came to this country,
He never came to.
no, you don't know. We have picture of him with Felix, our Felix.
Okay.
Picture at the airport.
Okay.
So don't say what.
No. Felix said he met him at Nigerian airport.
No, listen. No.
And I was there when Felix said that.
Okay.
At
Okay.
Nigerian airport.
Let's land you with
Okay,
unpopular opinion.
Let us argue on that is not important.
Yeah.
He came to Dubai. He did not come to Dubai.
He did
But
not.
he has a point.
Okay.
You know what the point? You live in Dubai. Don't worry. Just gather people for me. I will come and talk to them.
Yeah.
Make sure you have people up to 200.
Yeah.
Then I ask him, on what basis should we gather these people? These people are people that live in diaspora. They've lived in Dubai many years of their life. What do we tell them? That you are coming Showore? Tell me your history. You have been working with Abiola. You have been running behind them when you were still in Suyo government president. Behind Abiola, you have history.
Yes, rest of the
You came later to Obasanjo. You came later to Jagaba. What make you deviate from Jagaba? You felt is not a good man. After you have been sent some jobs that they have proof, and they use that proof against him at the end.
No, they never.
Okay, don't worry, don't worry.
Have you seen something?
Okay, that's
So
okay.
one thing that we were talking about our people in UAE is that they should not broadcast what is not being verified.
Good.
So
You want verification, you want proof?
no verification. Don't say it.
Okay. What you are saying now is you don't want to hear the truth from the in-house.
No,
Did you
no,
know
no, I want to hear.
Did you know we have black ops in America FBI?
This is not.
Please don't cut me off short.
Okay.
Don't cut me short.
No, what we are saying
We have the
is,
FBI that is visible,
okay.
and we have the
You
black
can
ops.
still sit down. You are in the studio.
We are still in
It's
the-
not that
It's
good.
okay, it's okay, it's
we are
okay.
still on the show.
And we have the black ops.
So
if somebody from the black ops felt my director has gone rogue and is doing something that is not constitutional, he will bring it out to the reporters and try to leak it out. If we are in opinion share, we are live. I'm not even scared of my life. I'm telling you some things, and you are telling me something that is not verified. Did you want to hear?
No, we didn't say
Did you
something
know
that is
how
not
many
verified. We said something that is not out there.
Did you know how many truths?
And
Did you
in
know
any
that?
occasion-
Did you know that if the fight they are fighting in Dubai is split? Did you ask me how I know? Did you know how I come about?
No,
Did you
I know that.
Did you know how I come to the accommodation?
I
You know how I know
that
the accommodation that we
beat.
fought?
Hey,
Because the Dubai government did not even disclose it.
I prefer.
Nobody knows
they-
the accommodation.
they will not
They
say
only
that.
in the news it's mall.
Yeah.
Which mall?
Yes. Okay.
They will
Wait
not say
now.
all that.
Wait now.
So that is the black ops.
Wait. So I agree with
So
that.
don't tell me that
I agree.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Wait.
No,
now.
it's not that you don't
See,
know.
I'm not saying you don't.
They
know.
have not published that against him.
Okay. So the reason I believe the one you said about the Dubai is because you live in this area. Okay. So it probably has happened in your area, and you have connection, and I know you have connections. And it doesn't also verify the same information. So talk about the where your Mejile only. Sorry for speaking Yoruba.
Until
That means that it is proved. Okay. But this one that people have been saying about Showore, people have been writing that we've seen people who came out and write us on.
Did you know that? Did you
They
know
should
that?
bring out the publications and
Yeah.
proof, like David. What is this?
Then-
He will do.
Then he would do.
So
yes.
if this,
Then we
if
will
If
believe
there's
all
nothing
this.
that is supporting it, we should just keep quiet.
Of course, it means it is
you
not
should have
fact.
something to
Did you
support
know his
it.
name? Did you know his name? Then his name is Abiodun Fadumo Showore. 8 years ago. You know what I promised
No,
him?
people are free
You
to
know what I
support whatever they want
promised
to
him?
support.
You know what?
Before then, it might be probably Abiodun Faduman Buhari. Before then,
You know what I
So,
promised him?
people are
Wait.
and now you can be Abiodun Faduman Obi.
Yeah.
People
No,
are
don't
free
worry.
to
Keep your
support
beer
whatever they
quiet.
want to
Let me
support.
tell you what I told him 8 years ago. As of today politics, if we are bringing these 3 people out, if we youths, I'm not youth of them, I'm 70.
No.
If we youths will not go back home to go and look for substantial candidates to bring out, if we will still vote for these 3 people, I will tell you what I told them 3 years ago. If Obi enter, he enter his bedroom.
No, see.
No, that's
Yes.
my opinion. That's my opinion.
Okay.
Don't fight me.
That's your opinion.
Because I will remind you
My opinion.
after Jagaban enter. I will remind you.
We
The
should
way.
about we enter.
No,
If
no.
he enter, he will take care of his health. Now, he cannot tell you anything.
But he will
See,
enter.
the thing is,
But he will enter.
He will not enter.
Because I
He
told
will
you.
not enter.
You know what he told me?
Wait,
You know
yes.
what he told me as an knowledgeable man?
Mm.
He told me Buhari is a sick man.
Mm.
Same English they are using now for Jagaban. But
Is he not sick?
wait now.
Yes
get me
or
right.
no? Yes or
Get
no?
me right.
Yes
Don't
or
get me
no?
wrong.
Okay,
I'm not
yes or
supporting
no?
these people. You're not getting it.
Yo, you are supporting them.
No, you're not
Okay,
getting it.
okay, if you are not supporting them,
Wait,
yes or no? Jagaban is sick.
Guys,
Yes or no?
please, this guy's not getting it. Let me tell you where you
Yes or no?
Let me
now?
tell you where you get it. I said, as a knowledgeable man
Mm.
that have seen it all and have seen the future,
Mm.
how can we have young, vibrant person like Showore,
Mm.
and those people will enter.
Mm.
Same thing you are saying now because you're a knowledgeable youth.
Mm.
Forget the story first. We should look for another person.
Mm.
I don't know what you will use to back it and bench me on Obi. Obi is not qualified.
Okay,
He's a liar, man.
Wait,
You don't lie to me from the beginning.
is honest
You told
among us?
me you have only 2
Who is
houses in the world,
who is
and I found
wait
16 houses
now.
later
sure.
on your name. How can you tell me you want to
No.
like Lura?
On which of the publication you wait first.
Guys,
Wait first. Can we do
my wife
something?
is behind the camera, so he's talking to my
Don't
wife.
worry.
Can we say something?
I'm talking to the
Can we
other.
do something? Can we do something? You said Obi said he has only 2 houses.
And they broke.
They brought
You
the
saw the
house
proof
13.
online?
I didn't see it.
You did not see his name on it.
Wait first. I will now share my opinion.
You will saw it, right?
I will share my opinion. Please help us find
You know
it
what
out.
you said. You know
While
what
I'm sharing my
you
opinion,
know what you told me
help us
you
share
said.
it out.
If 2 people have backed it up, you support it.
Yeah.
Wait
If 2 people are
now.
backing it.
Yeah, I'm not denying it. No, just wait.
I'm trying to
Wait,
trace it back.
wait.
I'm even trying to trace it back.
Okay, I trust you. I know you.
Please help
Your
us
family
find
is alive.
You know what?
Wait,
Thing is,
wait.
Don't let's not
let
go.
another person talk
See,
now.
People are watching
And
us.
another person
People
talk.
are watching us.
Ṣé mi lè sọ̀rọ̀?
Okay,
Ṣé mi lè sọ tèmi?
Wait,
Okay.
wait. Mo fowó àtọmọdé yín lẹ́nu.
that's Yoruba. That's Yoruba for you. Yoruba can write people. That's why Igbo boys don't
I'm
accept.
using your now to say, please, calm down.
Let me get you your wine.
Now,
It's
see,
not alcoholic.
the truth is that I love the fact that we are debating this.
Okay.
You understand? And this participation, this part of the participation and politics. And I think we should do a lot of this, do more of this making noise, because that's part of us. If an Indian comes in and says, these people are fighting, they are crazy.
Are they fighting?
But,
Why them shouting?
That's
Why
why
too
we are
much shouting?
Why too much
I want
shouting?
to talk slowly.
Too much shouting. Okay, so now the thing is that if you say Obi is a liar,
Jagaba is a thief. Buhari is the criminal, highest criminal of
Buhari
all
is
of them.
sick. Okay, Atiku is also a criminal. The thing is, will they give a younger person, like for instance, if I say me now, okay, I've not.
For example, now you say for example.
Okay, or young person who is almost innocent, can will people vote for him? Will he even get money to buy party
The
membership?
structure and the platform.
Does he have the platform? Does he have the structure?
What structure?
The structure.
The structure, you cannot just come down. You cannot just come. In politics, you don't just come out.
There are 774 local
Local
governments in
government.
Nigeria. Okay?
Did you not know you?
Each of
Are
the
you aware of those local governments?
each of the local governments
About
have,
money.
polling units. So you have to have
You have to
representatives
man it.
in all of those.
Did you even know where the polling
That's
units
why
are?
they say people like Showore does not have a structure. You understand? Because it requires money. Nothing goes for nothing in Nigeria. Okay? So
And the
I'm saying-
moment and the day they sponsor you, the day you become them.
yes.
Can I say
So
something?
which day will Nigeria will
Can
vote
I
for
say
a independent bank that doesn't have nothing?
Can I say something? See, when an average Nigerian youth or most Nigerian youth say they want Peter Obi, they are not wanting Peter Obi because he's a saint.
Okay.
They are not
So
wanting
remove
Peter Obi
the
because
saint.
he's not a liar.
Remove the Saint Obi from
They
his name.
They are not wanting Peter Obi because he's a perfect guy.
Okay.
They want Peter Obi because they have seen the 3 of them that are the forerunner, and they see that Obi is fair. Now, how is Obi fair? Obi is saying, a minute.
Yeah.
How is Obi fair? Obi is saying something that the youth want to hear.
And none of them
Wait,
none of them
wait.
is saying nothing.
A minute. Obi is saying something that the youth can identify with.
Okay.
Obi is saying he want to move Nigeria from consumption to production. Obi is not saying go and plant àgbàdo, dodo.
Propaganda.
Obi is not saying àgbàdo, cassava, recruit 50 million. No, he said I want to move. See, whether we like it or not, the future of Nigeria is the youth. Whether we have them voting or they are not voting, they are the future.
Yeah.
And they are the future. They understand how things works, not only in Nigeria but around the world. And Obi is saying what they want to hear. We are not producing. Dollar is moving between 1 hour. The rand is going up and up because we are not producing.
Let me play the devil's advocate here as the host. Okay. Now, Baba Tinubu said, let us employ 500 youths.
50 million youth.
50 million youth. What are they going to eat?
Which military in the world?
Wait. He said they will be eating agbado, cassava.
Eh,
My God.
So who tell you that there are no people in Nigeria that want to hear that?
we don't want to hear that.
Who
We, the
are
youth.
we?
The youth. Wait now.
Who are we?
I'm saying this. Okay, a minute. You have just
Okay.
asked question. Who say? You said that. Why do I think people don't want to hear that?
Yeah.
The reason I
Because
think
you are saying Obi is saying what people want to
that
hear.
is why people are
Consumption to
resonating.
yeah.
That is why the youth are resonating.
Which youth?
A minute now.
What is their number?
Wait now.
Show me online now.
Wait now.
Youth tó máa gbowó lọ́la.
A
Ìwọ
minute.
ọmọ ajá ìkulẹ̀ bí wọ́n ẹja bọ́ọ̀lù kulẹ̀. One vote lóní mo lẹ́rìí bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí. You know what happened when after
That
Sowore
did not happen.
vote?
This is
I sent it to him immediately.
No, see,
The candidate one
Sowore
vote.
voting. See,
One vote in
if
Lagos.
we that are supporting Sowore in 2019 are not supporting Sowore because Sowore is going to win.
Yeah.
We are supporting Sowore because we want to push him up.
Yeah.
Majority of the people following him that time said do not have PVC. Even for him own government, it was because the presidential candidate. That's why I got PVC. So, and how many polling units does he have agents? So people supporting Sowore that time, and he's going from country to country to meet people in diaspora, thinking that people in diaspora can talk to their people back
How
home.
can you
And they
go?
can contribute
And they
money
can,
also.
and they can.
Because
So,
when you send dollar,
It's
when you send
money.
$1 to
Obi-
Nigeria,
Don't bring Sowore
now to your
to
question,
this
that
So they
how
go
do I
project.
know? How do I know?
is Obi not going abroad to campaign? Is Atiku not going abroad to speak to Nigeria?
Why is
Is Tinubu
why
not
is
going
Tinubu
abroad?
not going to abroad? to
He is
president?
doing so.
That well, that's why
in UK, sir.
People don't want to listen
In
to
UK,
Tinubu's
have you not
message
seen
because
vehicles with
only the people
those
that
are
resonate.
Tinubu?
A minute,
Both of
your
them
question.
Tinubu.
Your question. Only the people that are resonating with Tinubu's message of Agbado, Cassava, Ewa,
now listen to it.
are partitions.
My
And
grandma.
people, no, not your grandma. Partition people that are APC card carrying members.
Okay.
And those that think ọmọ wa ni ẹjọ́ ṣe
But
ọmọ ọlọ́mọ
APC
ọmọ ẹni iṣẹ́ ìdíbẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kákó lẹ́kẹ̀ sí di ọmọ ẹlòmíì.
Yeah.
Those are the people and those people that say Yorùbá ni ẹjọ́ ṣe. Those are the people that this message are resonating with. You Nigerian youth that have suffered, Nigerian youth that want a better country, they don't resonate with that. They know he got nothing to offer. And they are resonating with the guy that is saying he want to move them from consumption to production. They know that once they are producing, their country is producing, they will be employing them. Somebody when don't finish school 4 years, he not get where they work. If they start producing, they will employ him.
Can you see the comments? Let me see
Comments, let
the
me see.
comments.
Okay.
Jimofi.
No, just
Yes, will come and intercede for us in UAE, intercede for us.
let us see now.
The pressure is taking over.
Okay, yeah, maybe Obi will be able to intercede for us. Who knows?
This is Atiku's home. As Atiku intercede for you.
I love that thing.
That's
That's a very big one, and you are making
He
us.
has establishment
Because-
as he intervened for you.
Atiku is a very powerful man.
Here
Has
is
he
Dubai,
intervened?
and I think they
And
used to consult.
Obasanjo was
I think
second
they
best
consult
in
to call it
UAE
anything.
is his second home.
My brother, I will say something. You see, yesterday and the day before yesterday, I was saying something I don't trust Atiku. Why? I don't like it. Why I said I don't like it?
That's you, right?
Yes, me. That's my own opinion.
Mm.
If UAE government, it's been going on these days. Like when Nigerians are looking for jobs, they said Nigerians no, other nationalities yes.
Yeah.
And the other time I heard Atiku is one of the major investors
Yeah.
in this
Country.
United Arab Emirates.
He's staying
So,
there.
so if you have
Every time he lost
if you
election,
have a very huge investment
Our connection with the government.
in this country, and definitely
And-
you will have a direct connection.
And the Nigerians, you want to
You want them
represent
to excuse me.
vote
Excuse
you.
me. Excuse me.
Zero.
And now
Zero
it
to
happens that Nigerians are being denied
Mm.
from jobs
Mm.
on daily basis.
Mm.
And at the end of the day, you can't come out to say these are the people who are still going to vote for me.
Mm.
This is where I get the money that I'm investing
Mm.
right here from.
Mm.
Because if I try to trace back
Mm.
these family trees
Mm.
where it makes his money, I will definitely tell you that Nigeria and Nigerians made him. And those people that made you now, what have you done for them?
You are
What are
violating.
you doing for them? You're out there shouting blah 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 that if I become a president,
Mm.
you do this.
I will do
Where you have the major investment,
Do what?
what do you do for them? You don't fuck all, you don't nothing.
There's
You don't
no even
nothing.
knew that he
If somebody
met them
If somebody
in
like
his
Atiku,
capacity,
yeah, in his capacity,
meeting the
if somebody,
UAE officials.
if somebody like Atiku can stand up towards the UAE government that please My people are dying
Even
of
if they are
hunger.
not going to
You understand?
okay, see, ojú ayé is allowed.
let's
Ojú ayé is allowed in politics.
let's-
Ojú ayé gan máa jẹ́ kó wọlé.
yeah.
Ojú ayé is allowed.
Definitely,
See,
in
Biden,
Nigeria-
person went on his knees for this Joy Floyd daughter.
Daughter.
For what? Ojú ayé is allowed.
Yeah.
They
Even if it's not
know how
real.
to play
That
politics.
is not a politics.
That is what
And they call themselves politicians.
Article that
Only vote
commented-
buying. This is what they do.
Article
Only
commented
to buy
about
votes.
the girl that was stoned, that was killed
Oṣù
and burnt
And burnt.
in Kaduna.
You understand?
He
And
he
killing was
commented
justified.
about it on social
You understand
media,
that the killing was
and
justified.
because those people were commenting and saying, "Oh, you have lost the election already," Baba went to the social media and asked them to delete the message. And he
No,
went,
no.
and he went
That's
ahead.
a video share. You know what? You know what? I'll tell you another thing. You see, Obi, so far so good. I'll tell you. To me, that man wants and deserves to be the president of Nigeria.
Yeah.
Ask me why.
Yes.
He has portrayed the image
Yes.
that when I was the governor, I did this. When I was the governor,
Yes,
I go
ability.
on my own. If a governor, I don't know what in UK, I see prime ministers, I see equivalent to what's it called, the parliament member.
Yeah.
We enter train together. They sit next to me.
Mm.
They just like common people.
Yeah.
You understand? And I remember when we were
Nigeria
young.
governor.
Yeah.
na
No,
Baba
excuse
Laye.
me. Excuse me. I'll blame Baba Obasanjo. I'm sorry, Baba. Baba, you're the best. You are the greatest all over. But I tell you, there's something Baba was supposed to do that Baba did not do.
He cannot
Baba,
do everything.
Yeah, Baba, during the day Baba increased the salary of the government people, the politicians in Nigeria, the legislature, and everything. That was what causes. That was what causes the whole
You
problem.
wanted to use
Because
them now?
Yeah, no, excuse me. If I told he's going to use them, because I remember when we were young, we look for people that doesn't have time for money in the area, in the community.
Yeah.
We use them to front that these are people that are ready to fight for us.
Mm.
You see it in them that these people they're ready to fight for your right for you.
Mm.
Not people that a man will sell out of 10 buildings, will sell 9 to contest for a post. Do you get my point? When the man was not contested for a position for a political post, where were you? Where was he? Where was she? About people living in the same street.
Yeah,
as this.
our politics
It's
have
not
become
nothing.
about
And-
making money.
Exactly. Banks in Nigeria is another problem.
Yeah.
Banks borrows those people bastards money.
Yeah,
to
and
contest. To
and run
contest.
for election.
To run election. Which at the end of the day, who is killing who? Until I don't think Obi, if I look at Obi in the other way, because Obi had the strength. Because whoever is going to rule Nigeria must ready to die. Because Nigeria is in the hand of
Die.
Yes.
Not about I'm going to rule.
No,
It's
not
die.
to buy about I'm going to rule.
You need
You are ready to
lock
die.
your mind that
You
I'm
understand?
dying.
Yes, I'm going to die. Because
And
Nigeria,
you
is already,
achieve it.
Nigeria is already in the hand of.
For the way.
You understand? No, Nigeria is already in the hands of some cabals. No, serious. Nigeria is already in the hands of serious cabals. I remember when Buhari's wife ran to Saudi Arabia, was shouting that, please, my husband can't do it. Please, Nigeria is in the hand of some cabals. Those cabals will never allow my husband to do nothing. So that's why we blame Buhari to some extent.
That is why I'm also scared that Tinubu might come in, and because of his health and age, some guys might also hijack it, like we see,
In
like we have
Buhari's
experienced
case.
in Buhari's case.
That's what I said.
Yesterday, sir. Yesterday, the governor of Kaduna State, El Rufai, was in the news saying that he was the one that had to go to Dubai, Buhari, to inform him that Boko Haram and all these terrorists are threatening to kidnap him. So Baba was not aware.
Baba God dey
Yes,
take no
this
no.
thing has been in the news for over 2 weeks. But he said Baba, he was the one that informed Baba.
máa wò ní òsì ní ẹgbẹ́ ìlú wa pàmì
No.
President ni à ń sọ yìí
No.
náà.
He has media person. SSA on media.
He gets security report on daily basis.
On daily basis.
So where are those
I
people?
don't know that
Where are
even
those
him,
people?
he-
I learned that there are
he's
more
so
than,
going to be a
there are more
victim.
than 5 agencies that report about security and other things.
I have a
to him
question.
on daily
I have
basis.
a question.
Please.
If the terrorists
We are going to be
kidnap
rounding up
Buhari
now.
today,
Why?
if the
No, why not?
Mr.
We are not rounding up.
Mr. Paul, this question is for you.
I'm not allowed to do this.
Mr. Paul, this question is for you.
Okay.
If the terrorists will kidnap Buhari today, how much do you think they will have for the ransom?
The whole Nigeria.
Maybe they would, I don't know.
Any terrorist is a question, right?
Mm.
And I have my opinion. I can share it. Any terrorist that asks for a dime, deceive himself. Why would die for them? Nobody will pay a dime. Please, To who? Which president? I know a president long time ago. 8 years. No, 6 years ago I lost hope on my president. And I believe somebody like you. No, you don't. Like Willie here. Willie says it's dumb. Never dumb. So I think you're an intelligent person.
But I
too.
don't hold now.
Not about the holding.
You should just pray the
That position is
Let me say
this.
Let me just say this. I'm not Tosin, Will, Paul. I'm not telling you guys to accept this. I am not supporting APC. I'm saying this again and again.
Okay.
But whatever I'm going to say now will look like I'm supporting them. But
You are supporting them. No?
it's okay.
Okay, let's assume
You might not be supporting APC, but
Let
supporting
him say
Jagaba.
what.
No,
Let him say what he wants to say.
you know, let me just say this. Please don't interrupt. Just listen.
Okay.
I will stop and you can say everything you like and I will not even respond. But I'm telling you, if I've started, so don't interrupt. If we are going to bring these 3 people, they're like running a game of a lose. Peter Obi will not enter. If he enter, he will enter his room. You are saying bunch of youth. There's no bunch of youth. They are just bunch of hungry youths. That the government will give 100 million and they'll keep quiet. And Obi is done.
No,
don't interrupt. Don't forget
okay.
that. Don't forget that one.
After you.
Now, after that, let's talk about out of these 3%, who can really leave a legacy? That legacy matters to is Jagaban. We are saying here that it's dumb, it's stupid. No, please don't interrupt. It's sick, it's whatever. Pen, you need pen. Please give him pen.
Type it on your phone, my friend.
Okay, don't come and use that one to do the Why? Behind the camera, you are listening, my dear. Why? Is the only person that can do things without looking back. See, for people that want Yoruba nation, listen to me now. The only person that can give you Yoruba nation, I'll be going stage by stage. And I don't want an option. We are learning here. We live to learn, we learn to live.
Okay, continue.
For people that want Yoruba nations, the only person that can give you Yoruba nation is Jagaban. I'm giving you politics from the blood now. The only way Jagaban can give you Yoruba nation is when the Hausas will allow him to get
Toast to Yoruba nation.
It's when the Hausas will let him get
Not the one Tinubu will give.
Yeah, who toast to that?
Me, I'm not in support of that.
I'm not in support
That's
of
okay.
that.
I don't want to get that. I said for those who want Yoruba
I
nation.
have not in support
Because
of
I am
that.
going to
Let's
place
see
it.
on notes.
Please listen. They are not in support of that.
Okay.
It's the only person, and the only way we give you Yoruba nation is when the Hausas, I know them. The moment he ascertain the seat, they will make that place ungovernable for him. And the moment he see that they throw bomb in places like Lagos, Ife, Ibadan, he will split the country. He's the only cabal, he's the only die-hard person that will do that shit. That's point 1. Point 2, for the past 18 months, we've had people from the east, plus Peter Obi, fighting, struggling die-hardly for Biafra. Have they forgotten their vision and mission now? Because election come, they forget Biafra, they keep it under the stool and start fighting for presidency. Which people are following them? You did not remind them that Obi, you gave them 1.3 something million.
With record though.
Yeah, with record.
No,
With record, my friend. With record. This one is with record.
We should not throw
Nobody's
numbers here.
Nobody's propaganding that one. It's with record.
Where is the record?
You support them.
He has said if there's such record, they should bring it out.
And we
we
have not
brought
given
it out.
Okay.
So we should not, if we are saying people should not carry fake news, we ourselves should not carry
We
one.
must not broadcast.
So you are telling me now
Continue, I'm writing down points,
that
please.
Peter Obi did not support Biafra, right?
I want some money.
Peter Obi did not want Biafra, right?
Where is the record?
That he wants Biafra. And now, because election is here now, he forgot Biafra. And is fighting for that nation, that country that I said should be split.
Where is the record though?
Peter Obi doesn't want Biafra.
Where is
Let him go and tell his Igbo brothers, I don't want Biafra.
Where is the record?
Let him go and tell his Igbo
Does he
brothers,
say-
I don't want Biafra.
Does
Unless
he
he will
know-
vote for him.
Okay, are you
So
done?
he wants
Are you
Biafra
done?
18 months ago.
Are you done?
But now he doesn't want Biafra again because he's looking at presidency.
Are you done?
Okay, we are stupid, right?
Are you done?
Think deep.
Okay.
I am a politician.
Can I
I'm
say
a blood-born politician.
Okay.
I am telling you the side of politics.
Mm.
If 18 months ago he's fighting for Biafra, and because
Where,
election came
where,
down,
where is it fighting for?
Obi is not fighting for Biafra.
Where?
Obi is not fighting for Biafra.
Okay, are we? Let me say something. Please find that
Now,
out.
now,
You can bring
I
that
rest my
out. Can I
case.
say something?
Now,
Can,
he
I want to say
has
something.
raised his case And guys, we are going to be closing soon. They've already brought food.
No, can I say something? No, we cannot close now.
Excuse
You know, I wrote some things down. I
we
have
have
to
like
say.
another 30 minutes or 20 minutes.
You
There
should
is
find out.
There's another thing I need to say.
Mm.
Please. You see, my own opinion, I will continue saying it until any one of these people, you understand? Until any one of these people can make a very glaring contribution to their own community, where it come out from. A positive community, what's it called? Whatever they have done.
Yeah.
You understand? To me, I would die anytime for that.
Contribution to their community, I mean.
Yes.
No problem.
If you say community, I'll go and bring Obi for you.
All of
Obi
them
has been
have
a
done
girl. No, apart from
And Jagaban has been bringing contribution to all Yoruba State.
all of them.
Although that one will not even bring us anywhere.
Atiku will line up.
Okay. Now, I want to
Okay, right. Quickly say it.
Okay. Now, what Sho said,
Okay, bro.
OP will enter into his room because there are a lot of hungry youths that can be called on election day.
Yeah.
That is false.
Okay.
Now, the reason is false is this. There are many hungry youths, I agree, but there are also youths with conscience that understood that in previous years, their vote has been bought.
In diaspora.
A little.
In diaspora,
Suru.
because
Wait
wait,
now.
you not to go.
Wait.
You are not going to vote. You.
Wait now. Just
You
calm
sit
down.
down here and be saying all this.
When he's talking, I kept quiet,
Okay,
right?
let me get moved.
So,
Okay.
I am not the youth in Nigeria.
Relax
Relax now.
You say you will not talk now.
Relax now. They are not the youth in Nigeria that was going out en mass to go get their PVC. I'm not the youth in Nigeria that are shouting they are obedient and they are useful. Am I the one?
No.
Do I have a shirt writing obedient and useful?
Go
Am I
straight
the
to
youth?
the point.
Okay, that is one. Now the second one, he said, you see, those people that are supporting Yoruba Nation, it is not only Biafra that is not making noise again. Yoruba Nation also, they are not making noise again.
Why?
They have turned their noise now to supporting Tinubu.
Eh.
Yes.
Can I-
A minute.
Can I
No,
say
you
something?
cannot. Just relax.
Because Tinubu have never
Say,
said
relax. Now, what it can level.
Say
What
Tinubu-
it gets
say Tinubu
here.
suffer
What
pé-
it gets
say Tinubu
here.
suffer pé
What
Yoruba
it
nation.
gets here.
You don't get it.
What it gets here. Relax
Don't
now.
Yoruba
Wait.
nation. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Wait now.
Obasanjo did not talk. Tinubu did not talk. Papa Yoruba, only Papa Yoruba did not talk.
You say you are not going to
Now,
say anything.
make sure we don't sọ̀rọ̀ nílẹ̀
against
Igbo.
your words now. You are going against your. You say you
We
are not going
support
to say.
Kedadi.
Wait,
Àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Excuse me.
Wọ́n ti bẹ̀.
Something just comes in.
Wait.
No, let me see.
Okay.
Somebody just put a comment through.
Mm.
Please, who is that brother talking about Biafra?
Mm.
Please ask him few questions.
Okay.
Because all Igbos are asking for sovereignty
Mm.
because we are marginalized.
Okay.
If we are treated with equity,
Mm.
that's like maybe equality.
Yeah.
Equity.
Mhm.
Why will we cry for Biafra?
Wait,
Of course, that's what they are
Wait,
saying.
that's
Excuse
what
me.
you-
Excuse me.
Because
Excuse
Salati
me.
left here.
Excuse me. Come on. The Igbos developed Nigeria the most.
Mm.
Come on, bro.
Mm.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Igbo loves Nigeria. Just that we've been treated badly.
That we cannot deny that.
And we cannot deny it.
If-
That
We
is
cannot
true.
deny.
That's
Except
for
politicians.
fact.
Politicians will
The
deny
Igbos
that.
have been marginalized in
If
Nigeria.
home feels like
Politicians
home,
will deny
we
that.
won't travel.
Yeah, if home feels like home, I would be in
Can I
Nigeria.
continue with my response,
Yeah.
please?
Go
Can
on.
I continue, please? Now, it is not only Igbos that are not talking about Biafrans again. Yoruba Nation people also are quiet. They are now U-turn to supporting Tinubu, thinking that Tinubu, don't say anything, Osho, thinking that Tinubu is going to give them Yoruba Nation. Thinking that the only person that is capable and that is fearless to give them Yoruba Nation is Tinubu, but they deceive themselves.
Yeah, because
The reason, a minute,
because
Nigeria
Nigeria do
wait,
Nigeria
now.
do Yoruba nation no.
Wait, the
Nigeria
reason,
want to
no, the reason they deceive themselves is this. They are comparing Tinubu of 1999 to 2007 to Tinubu of today that cannot even control his own urine.
Just like they control, they
They
compare
are
the
comparing
Buhari of 83
to
the
Buhari of
2014.
2014 and we all get messed up. If you think the way
We got our
Tinubu
results.
attacked Obasanjo in 1999 to 2007 is the way, is the charisma Tinubu still possessed today,
No,
then you are living in dreamland.
To confront the
A minute,
Kabas.
a minute. I'm still going on, please. Now they say Obi is fighting Biafra. There's no record of that. Obi have asked them. There was a time they were sharing picture of his son say his son
That one
where
was
they say
purely
he should go and bring.
photoshop.
They cannot verify that.
Yeah, that one
So
was purely
it is
photoshop.
fallacy if you say Obi
that's
18 months ago.
That is part of
Obi,
politics.
But yes, it is.
say Obi is supporting Biafra 18 months ago. Now it's not supporting Biafra again. Where is the proof? We cannot just be on camera on live show and be fabricating numbers and facts. Where is the proof? Now, another thing, let's say people, you said those that have not contributed to their community. Now, let's say Obi has become governor in Anambra, or Asiwaju has become governor in Lagos. People, when Obi was the governor in Anambra, Obi did not only save and invest on the behalf of his state. He also did not borrow like other governors were borrowing. Some people were saying that the investment he made that year, it depreciates now. That is not his own problem.
Who
That
has
is
money in Nigeria that is not depreciated?
Abi? So if somebody did not borrow and that person saved, that person invested on behalf of the state, let's give kudos to that person. And tó bá rí ni tó fo tó rúnjú pọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká yìn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn ní owó bí tá wà. So if Obi and some people will say Jagaban make Lagos, how did Jagaban make Lagos?
No,
Lagos has always been top notch before 1999. I am born and raised in Lagos, and I'm not a small boy. When Jagaban became president, governor in Lagos in 1999, and the slogan that time, Gomo Shimodo ni Jansoke ko Jansakpo. So what are you? So what are you? No, Jakonde is the one that civilized or what is it called? That brought Lagos to limelight. Jakonde.
Yeah.
That everywhere you go to, I grew up in Jakonde Estate. It's Solo.
Sure now, Michael.
So
Sure now, APC.
So
SDP.
So
AC, AD, AC, APC.
People are not just
See,
shouting.
should I go and show you my voters card?
I have also.
No, members.
I have also.
Members.
No, voters card, not voters card.
Membership
He
card.
used to be.
No, that's party. You are party carrying members.
Yeah.
So now I am
I have
telling you,
voters card
I am
also.
telling you-
Me, I'm supporting Nigeria, not party.
show me the manifesto of PDP.
Which one?
Okay, good. Show me the manifesto of Labour Party. Manifesto.
Labour has a manifesto. It will be that people have been saying, bring out the thing.
How will you bring it out now?
Why not?
Why is
How
that?
much-
Is it bringing it
Okay,
out?
let me tell you.
Let me see. Bring it
Let
out.
me tell you.
Oh, and let.
Let me
Many
tell you.
ways. Oh, and let.
Sit down.
Let me tell you why you will not bring it out now. See, they are copying and paste.
Eh?
They are copying and paste.
APC have done their own in 2000,
Yes.
and it's outside. It's on
2000.
Yeah.
Do they even know who will be the candidate that time?
Yes.
Or you want us to be voting?
Manifesto-
You want us to vote for their
manifesto-
candidate on another person's manifesto?
Remind-
What are some follow promise here?
Excuse me.
Which one?
Excuse me, please. You see,
Hi guys, I hope you are enjoying our live show, right? Please join us every time. Eh?
Excuse me.
Someone, we need to follow what people are saying.
Yeah.
We can't just be here alone talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
This is another comment that just comes in. The major problem with us is that we too tribalistic and tribalism have divided us. Remember, Ojukwu, who was the pride and lion of Indigo, contested against Obasanjo in 1999 and 2003. Yet the East voted Obasanjo based on competency.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you getting my point? So if the eastern part of
So
Nigeria,
among these three guys now, who is competent?
that is another question we need to ask ourselves. Don't let us be
Sure, who is
sentimental.
competent?
Don't let us be sentimental.
Definitely Obi is
You understand?
competent.
No, sure has a
To me-
different opinion.
No, to me,
Agreement.
I'll go
No.
for Obi.
Listen, bro, don't get it wrong.
Obi is more competent. See, what show is saying is that there's the possibility that when it comes to the play of money, that
And play of politics, play of Nigerian politics.
Yes.
I'm not saying Jagaba is the right candidate. Anywhere I get me. Jagaba is not the right person. Atiku is not the right person. If you are going to say being fair, we started by being fair, right? If you are going to say being fair, the only person that is fair out of the three of them is Peter Obi Biafra.
Which one is Biafra and Nebai?
No, he's their brother. So, but who is going to enter 2023 if they remain these three? I have been telling this, my brothers. Let us change these three candidates and look for one credible candidate.
Okay, guys.
Who in your own opinion?
You tell me.
Obi.
I said forget about these 3 persons.
Who are we going to pick now?
You know why?
Osati son, Osati,
And
So who again? Who again?
Now, out of this, if it's these 3 persons, I'm telling you today, my name is Shonibare Abiodun Olumide. I'm showman. I'm the CEO of Every Project Management Dubai. Quote me. Write it down.
That's political statement.
Write it down.
Political statement.
Come 2023. Obi will enter his room, bedroom. Like I told my friend here,
Political statement.
that so we enter his room. You know why? If you are bringing these 3 people, if you are still bringing these 3 people, these 3 persons, right?
Alice, where did you meet Chowore? Which airport? Which Dubai?
Dubai.
This
Is
Dubai.
he transiting or is
No.
he going to Dubai?
No. He came to Dubai to Abu Dhabi. He has just finished what
You say something.
Yes,
You say
I want
something.
to. Okay.
We traveled back to Nigeria.
Together.
He
From
transiting
Dubai.
or is transiting? Is
You were transiting.
Did he stop in Dubai?
No.
stop transiting to
Wait.
transiting.
Wait, are you there?
I
Somebody.
was in Dubai to campaign, and I told him.
No, wait. Yes.
Where is the video?
Yeah, no, stop.
Where is
Yeah,
the
no,
video
no,
now?
no. He's not here because he doesn't know what we're talking about.
I told him that you cannot come to UAE and just stay in Dubai alone.
You have to come to Abu Dhabi.
Where was the venue
And
of
he
the
told me,
campaign?
if you want me to
Because
be
I was in
Abu
Dubai.
Dhabi,
Listen.
you have to like have a group.
He was in Dubai to campaign and he went back. He couldn't campaign.
He did.
Which hotel?
Oh, that's
And
it.
now,
For you are not relevant to him.
Wait.
That's why we're not
I
relevant.
say I'm very bad to
The
him.
only thing more
This
important.
man is busy.
I think-
I was even the one that told you. I was
There's
even
something you are protecting now.
Okay.
So
I told him that there are a lot of. There's this. You know
hello.
You know Ayo was his #1 favorite person then.
Okay.
And
he
I
did not
told
even
him that you have a lot of people.
People
You have that
in
Ayo.
Abu Dhabi.
And you
I
know
just
him.
want to know the
When
venue.
you're Dubai,
I know the Ayo.
I just want to
Yeah.
know
You
the
don't get
venue
it. You
now.
don't get it. See, this one
I was telling you that you cannot just come
He
to
came. I
UAE
mean, some set
and
of only
campaign in
people.
Dubai.
I knew you are
alone.
die-hard fans.
No, I didn't say I'm a diehard fan.
This is Mr.
I didn't
Fatima
say
Poncho.
that.
A die-hard fan. He did not meet with this.
I wasn't even in Dubai then.
He
I was
met-
in Alain.
He met with
I was in Alain.
unnecessary people.
I said, wait,
He was,
wait,
he was in Dubai to
where
campaign.
is the venue? Okay.
He did not
So
deny
I
it. He
met
said
him at
himself.
the airport
Okay.
and I told him like you have
This
lots
is
of
it.
people in Abu Dhabi.
Guys, come and sit here, please. Come and show your
Hello.
face.
Hello.
Thank
We are very close.
You see this thing?
Where is the venue?
You see this thing you're saying, eh?
Okay.
You're making me feel the same comment that passes to people sometimes. That you've not been to my house, but you can tell me what happens in my house. How stupid are you? Somebody said he was at the airport, he saw somebody that they are together.
Yes,
Before you are not
Don't say that. Say he has never been to
Wait,
There's no record of him.
That is a liar.
There's no record of him.
Oh yeah, we're going
At the airport, or inside Dubai.
He doesn't wait.
Transiting. or
Dubai,
inside Dubai.
is Dubai airport.
No, if you're transiting, we won't you be in the airport?
There's
If
no
you're
way you
transiting
can
from
transit
another
and you
country,
come.
you're transiting.
I know different.
He came
to Dubai. I said I was
We
working
were aware of him in
in
Dubai.
Dubai before.
Where
And we're looking for
We
the
were even looking for opportunities.
You convince him, you don't know.
He
You
was
was
in
it, don't
Dubai.
stop it.
So luckily I was
Where are
going
you?
to Nigeria and I met him.
Only time he said, so whatever I do,
I'm not
ó sọ pé
saying-
so they arrange the phone, ó sọ pé so
He said that if we are more
arrange
than
tẹ́lẹ̀ kejì
100,
àbí arrange alákọ̀ọ́kọ́.
nígbà tó wá ẹ̀ tó bá ní yẹn
ìgbà
wọ̀.
tẹ́mi
Arrange
introduce
tẹ́lẹ̀ kejì àbí arrange
ìgbà
alákọ̀ọ́kọ́.
tẹ́mi introduce
We
Abu
met at
Dhabi
the
sí.
airport.
Wait, so let you.
Wait, let me tell you.
It's nothing to me. In fact, I'm posting against him now. But I just want to know facts.
He came.
You
See,
I just want
personally,
to know.
personally, I have Showore's contact.
Okay.
Okay. So I am perhaps even have a closer relationship to him than Tosin. But you know why Tosin is defending him is this. I'm going to say this and I'll close for our
Section
our session today. See, Showore was asked that he was in Dubai.
And he denied it. That's the problem.
And he
Because no one
said
super
he
jack
was
for
not
you.
in Dubai.
Ọ̀gbẹ́ni fi wá
Wait,
fáṣí láti
first,
káńtẹ̀ yẹn.
wait, first.
Okay.
Wait.
Answer for
You know why it was easy?
easy.
You know why it was easy for Showore to deny? I'm not saying
You know why? I
Wait,
can explain that. I can explain that. Probably when he came, he met the wrong person.
Wrong person, no,
And
tell
he
the
was
other
not
person.
able to achieve.
Also
what he
compare
came
200
for.
person. All of
When
them.
I tell you, say deny.
That's
Because when I made mention of you have a lot of people
in Abu Dhabi.
and you came
I'm not
to
going to
Dubai
airport
and you are
so
going back.
arrange for this guy.
He said
It's
if you
3
can,
years.
if you can help me with more
During
than
that
180,
2019 electionary, if he's going to any country, it
They
will be
will
announced.
assume it.
It it will be announced.
Any
that
country
means from the
goes-
airport,
any country
from
goes
the
to,
pastor
they
airport,
will live stream it.
from
means
the pastor airport.
No, that means it was not show of
You can
Dubai.
ask
Any
my wife.
country.
You can ask my
No,
wife.
no, no, no.
I was
So it's
in
That's a
lying.
mistake.
So it's lying.
Any country that made India, any country that made India relevant.
Oh, the
The airport, that is
Show,
Show.
show.
We are not
Show.
talking about streaming.
Show, we know more about these things now.
No, it's
If
arguing.
we are going to a country and
You're arguing.
nobody
Nobody's there with you.
No.
Why will you
So
go
let
and
me
stream
explain.
now?
It wasn't operating like that.
Sick.
as a known person.
Okay, we close now.
Wait,
We close.
oh,
We
oh,
close.
oh,
We
oh,
close.
oh,
No, we close.
No, we cannot close now.
We
You
cannot.
are just going to
Let me
country
tell you.
and you're expecting 200 persons and you make only 20 persons. You will live stream it.
As a
No,
as
as
a
a officer.
We close.
as a
Thank you
Showore,
guys.
Showore,
We love you.
I'm sorry that this is long. I'm
Showore
sorry. Thank
as
you
a
very much.
person.
No, being long.
I hope you have had some
I've been an
fun.
interactive section.
We will create time to have this kind of show.
This is their parlor.
This is not beer, this is wine. Actually.
This is not
No,
as in the town.
Yeah.
Their parlor discussion.
I
This
enjoy
is how discussion go on in their parlor.
This is the kind of
And this is how this is how discussion goes out in the house. You don't know.
Discussion.
This is how discussion goes out in the house.
Bye.
When you see
Bye, bye, bye,
when you
bye.
see an announcement, I can't share.